Hey, yo, my ninjas! It's your girl Tam here, and I'm coming to you this time with a video that's really, really near and dear to my heart. It really speaks to one of my passions, and it's perfume, fragrances, and I'm so excited to show you my collection. I only have about 25 fragrances, only. But yeah, I've only just recently started collecting, and I am super, super passionate about fragrances. I love smelling good, and yeah, I'm by no means a pro. I'm not in retail. I don't sell perfume. I have not been trained in detecting, the various, notes. I'm relying on fragrantica.com to research the notes, but I will just be sharing with you what I think of the fragrances I have, what sort of emotions they evoke in me, and so let's do this. I'm not going to be taking these in any particular order. I'm just going to be grabbing them as I go. Let's start off with this one. This one is called Rev from Van Cleef and Arpels. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's one of my oldest fragrances. I've had this for a while, and it's really nice. I think it also speaks to a time when I was more into the sweeter fragrances. I think my nose has matured since, but it still smells really, really awesome. It's an eau de parfum, and it's a 100 ml bottle. Yes, 100 mils. I rarely, very rarely, buy any smaller bottle than 100 mils because, you know me, I like to get value from my coins. And what you normally find is that the 50 mils is maybe like 200 Rand cheaper than the 100 mils. So I'd rather spend that extra 200 Rand and get the bigger bottle. So Rev is essentially a spring summertime fragrance. Oh yeah, wow. Yes. Yeah, I still remember why I fell in love with this. It's a really nice smell. Very, very nice scent. It falls under the floral fruity fragrance group. It was launched in 2013, and it's essentially a daytime spring summer's fragrance. And its main accords are floral, fresh, fruity, white floral, sweet, and soft spicy. And the top notes are pear. Definitely, I can definitely smell the pear in this. Van Cleef and Arpels came out with Rev, and its longevity is moderate and its ciliage is moderate, so it's not going to last long on my skin anyway. So I might need to spray it, as the day progresses. But love me some Rev. And a very similar fragrance to this is this one, Guess Seductive. So Guess Seductive by Guess is an eau de toilette, and it's a daytime spring summer scent, and it retails for 495 Rand. And this one is the 50 ml bottle. And what? It also sits under the floral fruity fragrance group. It smells very similar to, it smells very similar to the Rev. But yeah, its main accords are white floral, woody, vanilla, fruity, and sweet. And its top notes are bergamot, blackcurrant, and pear. So yeah, I'm definitely picking up the pear, which is a very similar scent to the Rev. But it's also a very beautiful scent. I don't use them as much because I think my nose is pretty much vacated the sweet scent, and yeah, it's more concentrated on the woody and spicier notes. So yeah, the next one I'm going to show you guys is Hugo Boss, the scent. Yeah, this one I'm not loving so much. I don't know why, because I fell in love with it when I first bought it. It's an eau de parfum. It's also a daytime scent, also pretty much spring and summer. It retails for, you know what, I probably need to get my glasses because I'm legally blind. So yeah, let me do this. So instead of squinting, let me just put on my, to be cleaned. Put on my glasses and make my life a little easier. So yeah, this one retails for 1,520 Rand for the 100 ml bottle. This is the 100 mls. I think this is. It's a floral fruity gourmand. Yes, I can smell the gourmand in it. It's like a sweet, caramelly smell. I don't know if there's caramel here. We'll see. Caramel. Okay, its main accords are fruity, floral, sweet, powdery, and fresh spicy. And its top notes are peach and freesia. Its middle notes are osmanthus, and the base note is cacao. So, look, I know that this one really smells nice on me, but I think out of the bottle, it's just a bit much. Bit on the sweet side, and man, sometimes I think they give me a bit of a headache, but yeah, when I spray this, guys go cuckoo bananas. I don't know why. But yeah, it's got a moderate longevity and a moderate ciliage, so yeah, you need to, but interestingly enough, this one, if I spray it in my hair, it'll beam from that hair even days later. So yeah. So next up are let me start off with this one. This one is Dreams by Avon. I got this as a gift, but it really smells amazing. It's an eau de parfum. It's also a daytime scent, spring summer, and it sits under the floral fruity fragrance group. And its main accords are fruity, sweet, rose, woody, and musky and powdery. So this one is almost a dead ringer for what's it? L'Eau de Musk? Is it L'Eau de Musk or is it? Oh no, it's not For Her by Narciso Rodriguez. Definitely, it's almost a dead ringer for that. Oh yeah, it's a really nice smell. I haven't used much of it because, you know, I've got so many to pick from, and this one always gets left behind, but I think I'll start using it more. It has its top notes, which are plum, pear, bergamot. Middle notes are iris, rose, and jasmine, and its base notes are musk, cedar, and vanilla. Moderate longevity, moderate ciliage, but you can definitely smell the musk on this, which is what comes through the powderiness of the musk. Yeah, this one. And I will then review its twin, which I believe is Narciso Rodriguez For Her. And ooh, I have loved this one for years and years and years. This one is an eau de parfum and daytime spring summer scent. It retails for 1,960 for the 100 mils, so it's not exactly cheap. Its fragrance group is the floral woody musk, and its main accords are musky, rose, patchouli, balsamic, and warm spicy. Yes, dead ringer. I could be smelling the exact same thing. So they're definitely musky smells since. Yeah, Narciso Rodrigues. It dries down to a powdery scent. Musky. If you don't like that sort of thing, then you're not gonna like this. But I'm a definite fan. Definite fan. In terms of its notes, its top notes are rose peach. Middle notes are Egyptian, musk, and amber. And the base notes are sandalwood and patchouli. Its longevity is long lasting, and it's got a moderate ciliage, so it doesn't beam off you. Let me start off with this one. So this is Clinique Aromatics and Whites. Look at how clean that packaging is. It's beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, this one is, it's Clinique's take on daytime fragrance. Although I can pretty much wear it daytime or even evening, it works. And it's an all-year fragrance, in my opinion. Could be wrong. The first time I smelled this, I was like, wow, I found my fragrance. And it was a few years ago, and I've bought this one over and over again. So this one's it's a favorite of mine. It retails for $1,475 for the 100ml bottle. It sits under the Oriental Floral fragrance group, which is pretty much where most of my fragrances are categorized under. And its main accords are balsamic, white floral, woody, aromatic, floral, and fruity. Woo! Yes. I love the scent, guys. I love it. And its top notes are plum tree, pink, grapefruit, and bergamot. Its middle notes are osmanthus, jasmine, and neroli. Its base notes are myrrh, vetiver, and tonka bean. It's got a moderate longevity and a moderate ciliage. Beautiful scent. Love it. What I'm going to review is its twin, Aromatics in Black, which is Clinique's take on a nighttime fragrance. It's also an eau de parfum, nighttime, all year round. It retails for 1,475 Rand for the 100ml bottle, but I have the 50ml because it came in a gift pack with a smaller bottle for handbag size bottle, as well as I think it also came through with the lotion. Yes. So this one is definitely more warm. It's warmer, it's spicier. It still falls under the Oriental Floral fragrance group, and its main accords are amber, balsamic, warm spicy, musky, patchouli, and rose. Yeah. It's almost, yes, I can smell the pepper. Got a peppery note, and I just read the top notes, and yeah, it talks about the top notes having Sichuan pepper, violet leaf, and labdanum. I have no idea what those things are, but yes, I'm definitely picking up on the pepper. Yeah, top notes, wow. And then its middle notes are orange blossom, rose, and patchouli. Base notes, amber, musk, benzoin, and vanilla. It's got a long-lasting staying power, and its ciliage is moderate, so it's not going to beam off you, but you don't need to be spritzing this thing all day. So, love me some Clinique. So yeah, next one up I'm going to show you is a good favorite of mine. You will tell by the fact that the bottle is half gone. Yes, this is, of course, C by Giorgio Armani. It's an eau de parfum. Yes. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. So this is a daytime scent, I think, but it's definitely one for the colder months of the year, so your autumn, winter, because it really is kind of heavy. It retails for 2,056 Rand for the 100ml bottle, and it falls under the CHYPRE fruity fragrance group. So this one, oh, I love this scent. It's also kind of sweet, but it's got a definite, you know, spiciness to it. So yeah, in terms of its main accords, it's vanilla, which you can smell right off the bat. It's aromatic, it's green, it's fruity, it's woody, and it's also soft spicy. Its top notes are cassis, its middle notes are freesia and May rose, and its base notes are vanilla, patchouli, ambroxan, and it's got some woodsy notes and spades notes as well. Its longevity is long lasting. I can spray this in the morning, and in the afternoon I'll still be smelling it on me. Its ciliage is moderate, although, you know, depends on how close you get to me. Yeah, it's a good smell. It's a good smell. It's kind of not really for work. I once wore this to work, and one of my colleagues told me, dude, you make us forget we're married. So yeah, I'm not going to wear this at work anymore, but it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. So more recently, I've decided to start saving the boxes or the packaging that my fragrances come in. So yeah, the next fragrances they're gonna be in their original packaging. Yeah, I know this fragrance, guys. Yeah, ne. Versace. EROS Parfum. People, this fragrance right here is Ijniz. It is an eau de parfum, and this is the 100ml box. Check out the packaging of this. Look at how beautiful that is. It basically has a little tab. You pull it out, and there's the bottle. The bottle looks expensive. Look at that. It's got the Medusa head, and also Medusa head on the lid. And it's a golden liquid inside. Can we have a moment of silence for Eros? So this is an autumn winter smell fragrance. Definitely not for summer. It will just give people your headache. It'll give you a headache if you spray it in summer, because it's just so heavy. But it's gorgeous though. So yeah, it retails for 1,675 Rand for the 100ml bottle. It is a floral woody musk scent. Falls under that fragrance group, and it's got main accords of citrus, white floral, woody, musky, floral, and fresh. And it's got a lot of notes, which I'm not going to go into right now, otherwise this video is just going to be very, 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 very long. But it's got an amazing longevity, and its ciliage is moderate. Wow. So yeah, Versace Eros Parfum. So next up, I'm going to show you a new purchase of mine. Deep Euphoria by Calvin Klein. So yeah, this one is an eau de parfum. It's an all day, all year. So this is the package it comes in. and it's an all day, all year sort of fragrance. This is what it looks like. So look at that. Isn't that too cute? It's like a deep purple bottle, which is not coming out so clearly on this video, but anyway. And you pop it off, pop the lid, and I can never decide which fragrance I like more, because oh my gosh, these ones are just all so amazing. So this one has a definite fruity sort of scent to it. Let me just check. It's not talking about any fruit, but I'm smelling some sort of fruit. But yeah, it retails for 1,360 Rand, and it falls under the CHYPRE Floral fragrance group. It's got main accords of rose, fresh, spicy, patchouli, and woody and floral. So I don't know what I'm picking up here. I'm picking up some sort of orangey scent, some sort of citrusy scent. Let me see. Maybe I'm picking up the mandarin. One of the top notes is mandarin leaf. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. But yeah, it's a beautiful scent. It's not so long lasting on the skin, and its ciliage is also moderate. So it's a beautiful scent for all day, all year. Yeah, I reach for this one when I want to switch it up a bit. So next one I'm going to show you is this one, Gucci Oud. So this one is definitely a bomb-ass favorite of mine. Ever since I started liking, this oriental scents. And this is the package it comes in, and this is what it looks like. Typical of Gucci packaging. And this one is an eau de parfum, and it's definitely a nighttime scent. It is an autumn winter scent. You do not want to wear this in summer. You do not want to wear this at work. You might offend people. But it is a beautiful scent for a date night. Oh, it reminds me of Dubai. It reminds me of one of those souks where they make samosas on the floor, like on the market floor, and there's just so much hustle and bustle, and you're haggling for everything and anything. Oh man, this definitely reminds me of Dubai, and old Dubai, not so much the malls. And this one retails for 2,155 Rand for the 75 ml bottle, which I think I didn't find. This is the 50 ml, and it only goes as large as the 75 mls. And it's an oriental woody scent, falls under that fragrance group. Its main accords are oud, rose, sweet, warm, spicy, patchouli, and fruity. Oh, I love the scent. Let me actually spray it today because I haven't sprayed anything today. So, whew. Yeah, I love this, guys. Its top notes are pear, saffron, raspberry. The middle notes are Bulgarian rose and orange blossom. Its base notes are agar wood, patchouli, amber, and musk. And it's got a long-lasting staying power, and its ciliage is heavy. This will beam off of you. Like, people will smell you before you even turn the corner. So, I love this. This is beautiful. Gucci Oud. Next up is another fave of mine. This one actually comes with a bit of a story, because the the first time I kept on smelling this, I just thought, oh my god. Smells like an old lady. And it is your Chanel No. 5. But, you know, with time, and thanks to a friend of mine who just loves this, and I said, you know what, she can't be wrong. She definitely cannot be wrong. I started, you know, spraying it and walking away, because you need to let it settle. This is the trick. If you sniff it immediately, you're going to pick up on some notes which are not, you know, ones that you're going to enjoy, and you'll find it off-putting. But Chanel No. 5 is, it's like a favorite of mine these days. It is a beautiful scent. Chanel No. 5 by Coco Chanel. It is an eau de parfum. It is an all-day scent. It's an all-year scent, in my opinion. And it retails for $2,270 for the 100ml bottle. It falls under the fragrance group Floral Aldehyde. So I think what really put me off initially, every time I sprayed this, was the aldehydes, which are part of the top notes. So yeah, its main accords are woody, powdery, floral, aldehydic, white floral, and yellow floral. So it's definitely a floral scent. I don't even know what aldehydes are, but they don't smell great. Yeah. But I think because I've now gotten used to it, like even the aldehydes are not so off-putting anymore, because I know, you know, what's coming later. It's just such deliciousness. It settles down into a lovely powdery scent, and it's your boss lady scent. It just screams that, you know, I know who I am, I know what I'm about, I'm making my coins, and I can afford one of these. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's definitely not your youthful scent. Girls younger than 25, or ladies, women, let's be PC. Women younger than 25 are not going to enjoy this. Oh man, this thing smells amazing on my skin. Thanks guys, it's amazing. And you can tell that I really enjoy this because I'm kind of a third way down the bottle, which is a lot to say for my perfumes, because yeah, the ones I use are the ones that get used up. So the next one I'm going to show you is one that I think is a dead ringer for Chanel No. 5. Some people would beg to differ, but I think it is. It's this one which I bought. I actually bought this one not sight unseen, but scent unsmelt. This one is Arpège by Lanvin. I bought it online. I read about it and I figured, you know what, it was on sale. I figured, you know, what do I have to lose? If it doesn't smell great, I'll just add it to my collection and it will never get used. But this is what it looks like. It's not the original bottle. People who are, you know, fragrance fundies will be like, but it's not the original. Yo, this is the reconstituted one. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? This is the one I've got in the shop, and this is the one I will review. So yeah, it's an eau de parfum. It's an all day, all year kind of scent. This one retails for $1,336. So I think it's like a cheaper version of Chanel No. 5. It was originally launched, like the year it was originally launched was in 1927. So it's been around for a while. And it's also a floral aldehyde. Its main accords are white floral, woody, floral, aldehydic, as well as powdery, which is very similar to the notes for Chanel No. 5. I love the smell. Like, first I smelled it, I was like, Then I went and bought the Chanel No. 5, and then I put them together, and I was like, yeah, it finally, the coins finally dropped. I even think this one smells even nicer than the Chanel No. 5. But yeah, it's also got a long-lasting longevity, just like Chanel, and its sillage is heavy. This one is beep, beep, beep. So yeah, Arpège by Lanvin. Check it out, guys. It's not to be missed, in my opinion. So another one that I've recently purchased is this one. Marc Jacobs. Ooh, can we even see that? Marc Jacobs Decadent, Oh So Decadent. So first and foremost, the packaging on this fragrance is out of this world. I have never seen anything quite like it. In fact, the way they package it is they package the fragrance separately in the box. So it comes out of the box and it just comes out, you know, like that. And then the lid, guys, the lid is in its own packaging. So it comes in a box and it's covered in tissue paper, and you'll see why. It literally looks like a little handbag. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? It's magnetic, so it doesn't pop off. Hands down, they win in terms of, you know, packaging. Round of applause. So Oh So Decadent is Marc Jacobs' latest offering. Well, I don't know how latest it is, but it's pretty new. Yeah, launched in 2017. It's an eau de toilette, so it's part of their Decadence franchise. Franchise or offering. Yeah, the words escape me, but yeah. So you remember the Decadence was just a dark green, like a forest green lid with like the snakeskin look. This one is just slightly modified, but isn't this the cutest thing ever? So yeah, it's an all day spring summer scent, and it retails for 1,555. No, sorry, 1,515 Rand, and it's part of the Oriental Floral fragrance group. It's got main accords which are fruity, floral, sweet, green, and woody. I hashtag love this. Love this. Definitely I need to wear this tomorrow. It's gorgeous, guys. It's beautiful. Yeah. I'm suddenly at a loss for words. Its top notes are pear, blackcurrant, and ivy. Its middle notes are jasmine, magnolia, and lily of the valley. Its base notes are white amber, raspberry, cashmere wood, and it's got a moderate longevity, and it's got a soft sillage. So you need to kind of get close to me, like get close to me, to really pick this up. So it's more of a skin scent. Its longevity is moderate, so you know you need to be spraying this pretty much all day just to keep it up. Because I like to be able to smell myself. So yeah, that's the only challenge I have with this one. And of course, the bottle is massive. It's a massive bottle, so it's just not going to work for handbag. So I think I might have to start decanting this into a little vaporizer or whatever they call those things, so I can, you know, wear it more often. So yeah, that is a Marc Jacobs Oh So Decadent. So yeah, next one up is one I also bought, Scent and Smelt, and it's Vince Camuto FEMME, and it comes in this purple packaging or lilac packaging. I don't know what color this is. And this is the bottle, and it's got a lilac fluid in there. So look at that, it's quite cute, eh? It's quite nice. So Vince Camuto, it's an eau de parfum. It's a daytime scent, and it's a spring summer scent. It retails for 1,655 for the 100ml bottle. and it falls under the Oriental Floral fragrance group. Yeah, it is such a fresh, such a fresh smell. Yeah, no, this is, I'm actually glad I bought this because I was pleasantly surprised when I smelled it the first time. It's really nice. It's got woody, citrus, musky, earthy, aromatic main accords. The top notes are citruses and pink pepper, which you can pick up immediately. So that's why I call it like a fresh sort of scent you could spray, you know, coming from the gym or you're going to work. It's just really not offensive. It's got middle notes of jasmine, rose, and iris, and base notes of patchouli, vetiver, amber, vanilla, and musk. It's got a moderate longevity and it's got a soft ciliage. And that is Vince Camuto Femme. Going right back in your box. So next up I have yet another one that I bought and smelt. So this one I'm not sure about, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it is Eau de Rochas by Rochas Paris. I don't know if I'm on the fence with this one, or maybe I'm just solidly on the wrong side of the fence. But it's an eau de toilette. It's a daytime scent. It's spring, it's summer. It's all things fresh and lovely. Its price tag is about $1,395 for the 100ml bottle. It's an old scent, so people will recognize it. Maybe they smelled their mother or using it from time to time. It was launched in 1970, and its fragrance group is citrus aromatic. Now, this is the only fragrance that falls under this particular fragrance group that I have, which is probably why I'm not such a great fan of it. But maybe it'll grow on me. We pray. We keep praying. So this one, is such a heavy on the citruses, my goodness. The main accords are citrus, fresh, spicy, green, wood, aromatic. Yeah, so the top notes are nothing but citrus. It's lime, citrus, mandarin, orange, citrus, grapefruit, citrus, bergamot, citrus, lemon, citrus, and then it's got a touch of basil and verbena. I don't even know what verbena is. It probably is citrus. So yeah, it just smells like lemon and lime and oranges. And maybe some spices, and I think those are coming through in the middle notes because it's got some coriander, carnation, patchouli, jasmine, narcissus, and wild rose. Its base notes are oak moss, sandalwood, amber, musk, and vetiver. So now I like those base notes because those are typical of the fragrances I like, but I just think the top notes are just so heavy on the citrus that it just overshadows everything. But maybe I need to spray it and let it settle on my skin and see what happens, but I don't think I'm brave enough yet, so please pray for me. Eau de Rochas, it's got a moderate longevity and a moderate ciliage according to fragrantica.com. So yeah, let's put that right back in its box. Yes. Next up is another one that I also bought, you know, unsmelt, which is, I know, super brave, but you know me. I die trying. So this is Oscar Flor by Oscar de la Renta. It is it's an eau de parfum, and it's definitely an all day summer fragrance. It's got, you know, typical of the name because it's called Flor. It's a floral scent. It retails for 1,145 Rand, and yeah, it's a floral. It just solidly sits under the floral fragrance group. It's fresh, according to its main accords. Oh wow! Ah, it's got a tropical scent. Yeah, this smells like the beach. Anyway, so this one is fresh, it's fruity, it's green, it's floral, it's white floral, it's tropical. It's got top notes of neroli and lychee, Yep, an ivy. I'm smelling that lychee. It's got middle notes of pink jasmine, mango, and peony. I think I'm smelling the mango. I think maybe I'm hungry. And it's got base notes of musk, tonka bean, and cassis. It's got a moderate longevity and a moderate ciliage, but oh, it's such a beautiful scent though. I don't know why I'm not using this. Or maybe I'm afraid that the bees are gonna come after me because I'm definitely smelling the lychee and the mango. Yeah, it smells like summer. It smells like the beach. It smells like fun. So yeah, this is Oscar Flor by Oscar de la Renta. So next up, do I have any more that I bought unsmelled? No, I'm done with those. So let me grab onto this one. So this is McQueen, Eau de Parfum by Alexander McQueen. This is a 75 ml bottle. And this is the packaging. It comes under it's embossed. I think these are feathers. Yeah, it's feathers which are kind of tactile. And this is the lid. This is the bottle. Look at how beautiful that is. It's so classy. It's just so simple. Not too much. It's not screaming. It just says I'm a grown person. I don't want to be showing off. Yeah, it's beautiful, gorgeous. So this one smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Like truly, it's an eau de parfum. It's a nighttime scent. It's autumn, it's winter. You don't want to be wearing this in summer. It's a bit on the heavier, spicy scent side. It's an oriental floral, and it's pretty recent. So it's a 2016 bottle, launched. And its main accords are white floral, tuberose, yellow floral, animalic. I don't know what that means. And woody. So I'm definitely picking up the pepper off the bat. It's got the top notes of pink pepper, black pepper, and clove. So yeah, pepper I'm picking up. And then its middle notes are tuberose, ylang ylang, jasmine, sambac. And its base note is vetiver. It's got a moderate longevity, so you might need to spray it as the day progresses. Top up. And it's got a heavy ciliage, so this one will beam off you. It will be like beep beep beep. We detect tum tum in the vicinity. But I love it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful scent. It's really grown. I can wear this at work. I don't think I will offend anyone at work if I wear this. So yeah. So that is McQueen by Alexander McQueen. Whew, next up, gosh, I'm getting tired. But I think I'm only left with 5. So, no, 7. So it means I've gone through how many? 18? So 7 to go. So the next one I'm going to review is this one by Miu Miu, and it's just called Miu Miu Eau de Parfum. It is the 100 ml bottle, and look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that bottle is. It's unique. So yeah, it is an eau de parfum. It is a daytime scent. It's spring summer sort of scent, and I have no idea how much it costs because I can't seem to find it online anymore. But yeah, it is a floral scent. It's got green, main accords, floral, rose, white floral, and citrus. And you definitely smell the greenness, when you spray this. It's such a unique scent. It is such a unique scent. Like nothing I have smells like this. Sometimes, like I told you, like those scents that smell like the arpege and the number 5, as well as the For Her by Narciso Rodriguez and that Dreams by Avon. This one, I've never smelled anything like this. It's truly, truly unique. And this lasts on me. I don't know what they classify it as. Oh, okay, they definitely classify it as a long-lasting scent. It's got a moderate ciliage, so you're not going to be smelling me coming around the corner, coming down the road. But it's got lily of the valley top notes, bergamot, as well as lemon. Middle notes, jasmine, rose, green notes, blackcurrant and peach, and its base notes are akigala wood and white musk. So it's, I can't even explain what this smells like, but it smells fresh, but settled as well. It's not like I'm jumping and I'm fresh and I'm citrusy and, you know, no, it's not like that, but it's just a fresh smell. I think it's the green notes that come out, which just screams I'm fresh and I'm nice. So yeah, love me some New. I used to use this a lot last year. I don't know, maybe because I've got more in my collection, I've got a larger, you know, selection to pick from, but it's a definite fave for me. Next up is Olympia by Paco Rabanne. Now, this one was purchased as a result of getting a sample, and I liked it. And then I went and bought the full bottle. So this one is an eau de parfum. It's definitely your nighttime scent. I think it's a summer scent. Some guys think it's an autumn winter because it's kind of heavy. It retails for $1,445 for the 100ml bottle, and it's an oriental floral. So this one you can definitely smell the vanilla off the tip, off the bat. So that's probably why they would think it may be a more of a wintry smell. But I think it's just a fun date night smell for me. But yeah, it's okay. The first time I smelled this, it kind of reminded me of, you know, those heavy scents that I didn't like in the past. But since I've kind of matured, I'm starting to like them more. But yeah, its main accords are vanilla, salty, white floral, woody, and powdery. So it definitely dries down to a powdery sort of dry down. And its top notes are green mandarin, water jasmine, and ginger flower. And its middle notes are vanilla and salt, which I'm picking up. And finally, its base notes are ambergris, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. It's long lasting. Yeah, it lasts. and it's moderate in terms of its ciliage. It's not so heavy. So that. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. I need to rescue that. 2 seconds. Okay, so I rescued my top. And yeah, look at that. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Love the packaging on that. It's really gorgeous. Rose gold. Love me some rose gold. Sorry, I need to just grab a banana because I've realized I'm actually quite hungry, and you know, being a diabetic, I need to make sure that I'm, you know, fully energized. Otherwise, things start going really south very quickly. So next up, we've got Dolce & Gabbana, light blue, Oh Intense. Okay guys, look at this packaging. It's almost got like a suede-like feel on the box. Like, I love it when brands spend on their packaging because it just makes you just want to keep the box instead of throwing it away, you know. So yeah, this one comes in a blue bottle, and this is what it looks like. So I've used D&G in the past, light blue. I think the one that I used in the past was an eau de toilette. This one is an eau de parfum, and it is an all-day summer scent. It retails for $1,625. And it was launched, or the relaunch was in 2017. It sits under the Floral Fruity fragrance group. Okay, so guys, this one is, once again, one that smells like nothing I own. Ugh. Definitely a daytime. I can go to work, I can go to the gym, I can come from the gym, jump from the shower and spritz this on. It's one of those scents. It is very distinctly DNG. It comes with main accords of citrus, musky, green, fruity, fresh, aromatic. I'm picking up the fresh, I'm picking up the green, I'm picking up the citrus from it. Top notes, lemon, picking that up, and Granny Smith apple, definitely. You know that green apple? I can smell that here. Its middle notes are marigold, jasmine, and its base notes are amberwood and musk. It's got a moderate longevity and it's got a moderate CDR. They lie. This is a long-lasting perfume for me. It lasts pretty much the whole day if I spray it. But you know me, I'm not one of those shy spritzers. I'm like, yeah, I toop everywhere. So yeah, maybe that's why it's long lasting on me. So yeah, that is Light Blue Eau Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. So now we're coming to our final four. So let me start off with this one. So this one is Classique by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I'm loving the packaging on this. It's beautiful, but wait till you see what's inside. It pops off like that, and look at that. Look at this. It's beautiful. Shaped like a woman, and it's beautiful. And check out the corset of this. It's almost like a golden, dusty pink sort of hue, and God, I can never figure out how to pop this one off. Okay, it's got an interesting lid, so to speak. It's not actually a lid per se. It's got like this little tabby thing, and every time I pull it off comes the little vaporizer. So let me just, oh, that's how you do it. We learn every day. So this one is an eau de parfum, and it is a nighttime scent, so it's definitely a date night kind of scent for spring or summer, and it retails for 1,580 for a 100ml bottle, of which this is it. And it's an oriental floral scent. Yeah. I love the scent, guys. So the first time I smelled this or used this, I received like a little sample size when I was in Varsity. I'm even afraid to say how long ago. 17 years ago. So yeah, back then I couldn't stand it. It was really strong. It was just too much for me, for my very young nose. But every time I sprayed it on me, it smelled amazing. And it lasted the entire day on me. So I would literally block my nose and spray it, and then, yeah, basically handle it that way. But yeah, it's got a sweet main accord, as well as vanilla, powdery, floral, rose, and balsamic. Its top notes are rose and rum. Middle notes are narcissus, vanilla, and orchid, and its base notes are vanilla, amber, tonka bean, and sandalwood. It is long lasting, yep, and it's got heavy CDR, so you will smell me coming around the corner wearing this. That's what my friends used to say at Varsity anyway. And yeah, beautiful scent. Love it. Love its packaging. So we're now down to our final three, and I don't know what order I'm going to do them in. So let me start off So yeah, these are essentially my top 3 scents these days. These are the ones I'm reaching out for a lot. A lot. So the first one is Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Now, this is the box it comes in. Do they have any information? No, it doesn't. Nothing about it. Oh, they've got some Secret Service thing. Oh. This code is your private access to a world of exclusivity. I had not noticed that. I need to check that out later. Viktor and Rolf Secret Service. God, that's funny. Anyway. So this is the bottle it comes in. Oh, what happened? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is it. It looks kind of like a hand grenade. You know, pull the pin and boom, boom, it explodes. So this one literally explodes. It's one of those scents that is, yeah, it's heavy. So it's definitely an autumn-winter scent. It's an eau de parfum. It's all day, in my opinion. It retails for 2,112 Rand for the 100ml bottle. And this is what it looks like. It's got this beautiful gold or rose gold tag on the front. And it's got a beautiful dusty pink perfume inside. So, spray it. Whew. Yeah, nah. Yeah. It sits under the Oriental Floral fragrance group. It's floral, it's got patchouli, it's got white floral, it's got green, and it's got citrus, main accords. Yeah, this is just flowers. Just flowers. Just. It's got top notes of bergamot tea, osmanthus. It's got middle notes of jasmine, African orange flower, the freesia, rose, and orchid, and it's got base notes of musk and patchouli. It is long lasting. It is heavy sillage. It's good value for your money. Basically, you don't need to be spraying lots and lots of this. It's gonna last. Oh, I love it. It's such a beautiful scent. It is sweeter than my typical scents, but I can handle the level of sweetness in this. So yeah, and that's Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. So my next one is a controversial one, actually, because there are the people out there that believe this is a guy's scent, even though it's clearly pour femme. It's been made for women. It's not even one that is unisex, and it's Tom Ford Black Orchid. Look at how beautiful the packaging is. It's just so simple. It's got Tom Ford embossed on the top, and the bottle itself is also gorgeous. So this is the bottle, Black Orchid. So yeah, this one is one that you will either hate or love, or it will tell you you will love me or else. So yeah, this one is one of those. Yeah, it brings up such emotions in me. It is a nighttime scent. It's definitely your winter, autumn, daytime, date night scent. It'll offend people at work if you spray this at work. It's quite strong, especially if you're a bit heavy-handed when it comes to applying it. It retails for 2,350 for the 100ml bottle of Frag, and it is an Oriental Floral fragrance group. So, whew. Yeah. So yeah, either this will offend you or you will learn to love it. And I've learned to love this. It has main accords of warm, spicy, sweet, earthy, balsamic, and cacao. It's got a lot of notes. It's chock-a-block packed with stuff. It's got jasmine, gardenia, ylang ylang, bergamot, amalfi, lemon, mandarin orange, black currant, and tuber as its top notes. Those are just its top notes, so you can imagine. Its middle notes are spices, fruity notes, lotus, orchid, gardenia, jasmine, ylang ylang. And then it's got base notes of vetiver, sandalwood, patchouli, amber, incense, vanilla, Mexican chocolate, and white musk. So it's just packed. And for me, this just evolves as the day progresses. If I've sprayed it, sometimes I'll smell something different. And I think the reason why guys also gravitate to this, because it's pretty heavy on the spices. And it's quite earthy as well. I read on Fragrantica that it smells like, you know, the nether regions of a man. Wow. I beg to differ, but yeah, I love me some Tom Ford. I want to try out some of his other scents. So yeah, look out for a future review when I'm reviewing nothing but Tom Ford, because I think he is truly innovative in terms of fragrances, and this is definitely one of them. It is very long lasting. I will spray this, I will take a shower the next day, and I can still smell it on my body, and its ciliage is enormous. People will smell me before I even opened the door and walked into the room. So yeah, that's why you can't really wear this to work, because people get a headache just from me being around. So my final pièce de résistance is a truly, truly beautiful scent. Okay, so this one is Flora by Gucci, 1966. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. I love this one. It is by far my favorite of my entire collection, by far, hands down. It is insanely expensive. Well, expensive for me. Of course, it's all relative. And I really should respect it more. This is my second bottle because, for starters, the packaging, you can't tell how low you're going until you spritz and suddenly nothing is coming out. So yeah, I've had to buy a second bottle because I was spraying that J. You know, this is the sort of scent you should really reserve for like special occasions like Valentine's Day, you know, your birthday, your boo's birthday, Christmas Day, maybe, even maybe. Yeah, maybe. Mother's Day. That's it. And maybe if you're going to like a wedding, or maybe your own wedding, this one should be reserved for that. And so for me, I was just spritzing it going to work, spritzing it if I'm going to the mall to go buy bread and milk. It was just ridiculous. But you know, for me, once I love a scent, like I can't help but, you know, wear it. So anyway, it comes in that packaging. You pull off this lid box, and it comes in the signature Gucci silk. I know they do this flower and scarves and stuff, I don't know, but yeah, it comes in this beautiful pouch with Flora by Gucci labeled on the outside, and the bottle is a beautiful black hexagonal bottle, 6 sides. Yes, are we remembering what hexagon is? And it's got the Flora by Gucci stuck on, and the 1966 at the bottom. So, and then it's got this cute little bow. So yeah, this scent, whew, yeah. Can we just have a moment of silence for 1966? Please. It is amazing. Like, I can't even can't get my mind around the scent. It's just absolutely stunning. It is an eau de parfum. It is classified a nighttime scent. I'm not so sure about that. Not so sure. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm definitely not sure about that nighttime. I'm thinking it's all day, all year, all day scent. It retails for $2,670. It's by far my most expensive perfume here. And it falls under the CHYPRE floral fragrance group. Its main accords are rose, which you smell. Yeah, rose, floral, fresh, spicy, patchouli. It's got top notes of bergamot and bourbon pepper. I don't know what the heck this thing smells like. It just smells amazing, guys. It's just. I think I'm a big fan of Gucci scents, because even the Gucci Oud, which I sprayed earlier. Yeah, ne? It's got middle notes of peony rose, and it's got base notes of patchouli, vetiver, and musk. It is long lasting, in my opinion, and it's got a heavy sillage. I can't help it. Yeah, wow, guys, this scent. I wish it was cheaper so I could spray it more often, but yeah, it needs respect, because I can't be, popping up, close to $3,000 for perfume, J. Oh, not just J. But yeah, it's beautiful. Floral by Gucci, 1966. In fact, at Red Square, or the Red Square I buy from, they only ever have one bottle in stock. One for test, and the one, for purchase. And every time I go and buy it, they're like, okay, we now need to restock because you only keep one bottle, and we know that you're the one who comes to buy it. So yeah, love me some Flora by Gucci. So guys, that's it with my fragrances, my 25 fragrances in my collection. So I hope you did like this video. It's a long one, I'm sorry, but it took me a while to go through all this. But I really didn't want to cheat. I didn't want to shortchange this video. And yeah, as a result, I'm now hungry, so I'm gonna finish off my banana. And please don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Wherever that button pops up, press it, press it, press it, press it. Pa, pa. Yeah, and if you want to see more of these, or you want me to go into more detail on a specific perfume, or whatever, guys, just tell me in the comments below. Tell me what perfume is your favorite. Give me suggestions of things I can try out. I promise that I will try out something once at least, even if it just means me going to the fragrance shop and just spritzing just to see if it's something I would typically like. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching, and bye bye.